All right, this is a great way of increasing time under tension and total tension when you squat. It's called a 1 1/2 squat. I'm going to do it with a barbell. So I'm first going to quickly go over the form of a squat, how to do a barbell squat, and I have videos on these already, but I'll cover it here quickly just so you don't have to review those videos, and then I'll show you how to do a barbell 1 1/2 squat. First thing you have to remember when you're squatting is your feet are shoulder width apart. You're on your heels, and as you come down into the squat position, the idea is if you're strong enough, if your knees are good enough, you don't have knee problems or hip problems, you come down till your thighs are parallel to the ground. Come back up, staying on the heels, okay? You need to bend over to do this, so as you do this, your hips go back when you come down, and they come forward. Your body will be on about a 45-degree angle at the bottom, but I want you to keep it straight with a tight core, chest expanded, looking straight ahead, and I'm not slouching. I'm holding that position even at the bottom of the squat, okay? Something else to remember is that your knees and your hips, as you go down, they bend at the same time and they straighten at the same time. You breathe in and out. In and out. Great exercise for the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings. One final thing, when you're squatting, make sure your knees are pointing in the direction of your toes through the full range of motion, okay? What I see sometimes is as people come up, they bow in like this. That could be the sign of a weakness in some muscles here on the side called gluteus medius, or it could be a flexibility issue. Your trainer can help you with that, okay? When I'm doing a barbell squat, I'm going to transfer this to putting a load on my back. First off, the bar, I want it to sit not on, you know that big bump you've got kind of at the bottom of your neck here? That's called your C7 vertebrae. I actually want the bar to not sit on that. I want it to be below that. I want it to be sitting on the meaty part of my shoulders, okay? So I'm going to crawl under the bar, make sure the bar is there, and have my hands kind of, I'm going to say just outside of my shoulders. So the inside of my hand is at the outside of my shoulders, and I'm going to try and rotate my arms forward, okay? Really expand my chest. I step under it, make sure both of my feet are beside each other, stand up with it on my back once it's firmly on my back, and I take a couple steps backwards so that I'm clear of the rack. What I want you to remember when setting up is that the bar should be between your chin and the middle of your chest. So if you can see me on the video here, that's within that range. So that allows me to bend down so that I can stand up and lift it up rather than having to go on my tippy toes. If it was up here, I'd have to go on my tippy toes to back up. That's not good when you've got a heavy load on your back. Okay? So here's a regular barbell squat. Hands on the bar. Come under as I explained. It's on the meaty part of my shoulders. Below that big bump, I stand up. I take a couple of small steps backwards. I get my feet in position. I'm going to do exactly what I did with my body weight there. I'm going to breathe in. Lower down and come up. In, up, down, up, breathe out. To re-rack it, I walk forward and I make sure that I'm looking as I put it down on each side. So the left, check, right, I'm looking, check, put it down, make sure it's there firmly. I step out and away. Now 1 1/2 squat. This is where the fun starts. Okay, here's what it looks like, body weight. You come down all the way, come up only halfway. Go back down, come all the way up. That's 1 rep. Half a rep, 2 reps. 3 reps. Halfway up, 4 reps, okay? I already feel my legs burning because I'm keeping myself in the weak range of motion, which is when my muscles are most stretched down at the bottom, okay? I have the least contractile force down there, and that means that the time under tension is extended, but there's more tension because I'm hanging around in that range. The muscles, when they're fully extended, can't handle the load as well as they can when they're fully contracted, okay? So when they're fully contracted, I'm standing up, we're fine. So, here's what it looks like with the barbell. All the other rules apply. I get under the barbell the same way and I rack it the same way. The only thing that's different is the lifting pattern. It's going to be the same as what I just showed you, okay? Stand up, couple steps back, and here we go, okay? Down, up halfway, down, up all the way, right back down. That's 1 rep. Halfway, all the way, 2 reps. Halfway, 3 reps. Halfway, 4 reps, okay? And look to the left, look to the right, put it down, and step out. There you go. Great way to increase tension and time under tension. If you're at a gym, you can lift heavy and you don't have access to enough weight, try 1 1/2 reps. You'll really feel it, okay? So barbell squat, 1 1/2 reps.